Waiting. I've done a lot of waiting over the last few months. Waiting for the pandemic to end. Waiting to see doctors and physicians. Waiting to move into the new house. I started my transition in the summer of 2020, at the height of the pandemic. At this time, you couldn't see any doctors or physicians or anyone in person. It was all telehealth. You had to call in and video call with them. And at this time, I was not out to almost anyone. I think exactly 2 people knew. And I intended to keep it that way for a while. But I had the opportunity to start on hormones. So I set up an appointment with Telehealth with an informed consent clinic. I had no idea how to go about doing this. To try and keep this private, I drove here to this very Dunkin' Donuts in this parking lot so I could try and make a private phone call without my family or my friends or anyone finding out about it. The day came, and I called in. Technical difficulties. Immediately, it wouldn't connect. They'd given me some app to use. Didn't work. I tried for 30 minutes to try and get it to work. Over and over, had connection issues. I tried to call in and it wouldn't. There was problems on their end, and at the end of it, my appointment time came and went. And that was that. No appointment. No meds. I was heartbroken. I sat here crying for half an hour in my car. It was one of the most visceral sorrows I had ever felt in my life. To have come this close. That close. Thanks for the horn, buddy. That's the thing about filming in a parking lot. I thought it would be fun to take y'all on a field trip. Do it in the same place where I did it before. But we're right next to a highway. Anyway, it was one of the most visceral sadnesses I'd ever felt in my life. I cried and cried, and I told my only friend about it at the time, Jessie, and she was a huge comfort. But I knew I couldn't give up, so I called the clinic and told them what had happened, and they were like, "Oh, okay, no worries, we'll reschedule you. You'll just have to wait a month." And there it is again, waiting. Fortunately, things went better the second time. This is not a hormone update video or anything like that. Saving that for another day. But yeah, it did work out. But I lost a month of my life over this stupid call that didn't go through. And I do not believe that patience is a virtue. You will never get anything out of this life by waiting for it. You have to go out there and take it. What you want for yourself. That's being proactive is the only way I've ever gotten what I've wanted out of life. And things over the past half of a year, especially over the last 3 or 4 months, have been incredible for me. And I waited so long for this when I could have had it years ago. And I want you all to learn from my lesson. Don't wait for your life to happen to you. You have to go out there and get it yourself. Everything you've ever wanted, you can have it, but patience is not your ally. And we aren't on this earth forever. We have a certain amount of time. Don't waste it waiting to get the things you want. So I guess with this video, and everything I'm trying to say right here is, hi guys, sorry I haven't uploaded in a while.